Hey everyone, welcome back to Schway at Shwarbage, a Batman, Bat fan, Bat review, Bat pod, Batcast. I'm Will.
I'm Jack.
And I am very confused.
Aren't we all?
Guys, we messed up today. We may have made a little
Indeed.
oopsie in terms of
Make
this.
So for those of you at home, we're what we would like to call professionals, and we don't make mistakes. I don't know what they're talking about.
Will. You know exactly what we're talking about.
So, a few days ago, we were trying to decide what to do for this episode. And Quentin suggested, let's read this story called Just Another Night. and, and me and Will said, okay, sounds good.
Now,
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Quentin, go.
Oh,
What
go.
Okay. What I meant was the Batman Adventures issue 33 story, Just Another Night, which is not what ended up being read by the two others in this call.
Yeah. So if any of you at home are familiar with DCU Holiday Bash 2 number 1, or number one, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yesterday, I asked Will, and Quentin was also in the chat, so I don't know why you didn't pick up any red flags here, but I asked Will, is this on DC Universe, which is like the subscription where you can read these comics, and Will said yes, and he sent me a link to this DC holiday issue, which at the end has a 2-page story entitled Just Another Night. And I said in the chat, holy shit, we're reviewing something that's only 2 pages? Okay, I guess.
Now, it had been a very long time since I'd read the 33rd issue of the Batman Adventures. For some reason, I was at work. I just sort of went along with the assumption that it was only 2 pages long. Yeah, lots of mistakes were made.
Mostly by me, my bad. But actually I don't make mistakes, and this was an intended bit. Yeah.
Exactly. So what we have for you today is, of course, this 2-page comic.
We are going to give you a fully comprehensive review of an
Every
18-panel comic that has no speech bubbles in it.
Every panel will be analyzed.
Indubitably. As Will has so graciously put it, this will probably take us the amount of time that it took us to review Casey the Cop.
Indeed.
Which I agree with.
It'll take us twice the amount. Casey the Cop was a 1-page story. This is 2.
Okay, but this does have much less content than Casey the Cop.
Yeah. So, you guys like Christmas? Or any really, holiday?
Yeah?
Yes, I love holiday.
Great.
My
So,
favorite
it's
serial
holiday.
killer.
That's different one. The
Oh,
actual,
okay.
celebration thing.
Yeah.
So we open up, panel 1 opens up on Wayne Manor. There's the title, Just Another Night, which caused this whole fucking debacle, my bad.
It's fucking same title for different things.
Written by Jim Aparo with Kevin Nowlin inks and colors John Costanza, sorry. He did the letters. So, first of all, I want to actually just say this. This is a banging lineup. These are some fantastic Batman writers.
They did a good job with this one.
They did a great job with this.
Who wants to take over for panel 2? We should ring story this one panel at a time.
Okay. Panel 2 is a interior shot of Wayne Manor with a sort of grand decorated area, and then there's a figure who looks like it might be Alfred. It is Alfred in the
Whoa.
a bit far away from the shot. That's it. That's panel 2.
Panel 3 is is Alfred picking up a Christmas card that says Merry Christmas. And he's looking mighty fine.
And opening up, this firmly sets us at what point in the Batman timeline and like the era of comics we are, because the note reads, "Alfred, Dad and I are off to the." Oh, I can't read cursive. Why did I do this to myself?
The Caribbean.
Dad and I are off to I got that. Off to the Caribbean for the holidays. I'll send you a postcard and some coconuts. Take care and Merry Christmas. Love, Tim. So this tells us that we're in the Tim Drake era. Tim's Robin, and this is before his dad died, which is awesome. So yeah.
All right, panel 5. Alfred looks at a grandfather clock. The time is, looks like around 9:07, 9:06. Am I reading those hands right? Maybe.
I think that's right.
Okay. Yep. When you got panel 6?
I mean, and then a dark corridor.
That's
No,
panel
that's
7.
panel
You skipped
7.
one.
Shit. There's a fucking clock, and he
He changes the time.
changes the time. Corridor.
And since he changes the time, the clock slides away to reveal the entrance to the Batcave, and as Quentin so expertly put it, broom, dark corridor.
Next panel, Alfred, holding his trusty duster, looks down to see the Bat computer and the chair that Batman sits in to use the Bat computer.
It's just a regular office chair.
Yeah.
Yes. And I mean, I can only assume that the next panel, he's looking at the Robin suitcase. Not the Robin suitcase, but like the case that stores the suit. Maybe it's like a Jason Todd thing. I don't fucking know.
It is the Jason
It's a
Todd
Jason
thing.
Todd
Tim
thing.
wears pants.
Yep. Tim wears pants. He's looking at Jason, and he's not.
Oh
even
my
like-
god, this was before Red Hood. Jason was real dead around now.
Yep. Big dead.
Yeah. Rip to a leg.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, then on the next panel, he appears to be dusting the Bat computer, and we see in the background a very kind of weirdly drawn Bruce Wayne is like skulking down the stairs.
I thought that was like a zombie fucking Wayne because his skin is so pale from that distance.
Yeah, indeed.
Then in the next panel, Alfred is taking off Batman's cloak.
He's putting.
Oh, putting it on? Okay. Yeah, you're right. My bad, everyone. He's putting it on.
Because in the next panel, it shows Batman getting into the Batmobile and Alfred standing behind. Also, from a distance, looking very strange. Sort of having a more bolded mustache than he has in the rest of it, because he sort of has a pencil stash in the rest of it, and here he has a much thicker stash.
Then the next panel is the Batmobile driving away. Alfred's looking at it. That's all that really happens.
Next one is just Alfred's face looking kind of sad.
And then, for some reason, they gave us a panel of Carmine Falcone. No, he's just looking. He's smoldering. Alfred. That's all that panel is.
And then he sees a present on a table, and he starts walking over to check it out.
And then he gets to the present and I just closed the window. The present says, "Merry Christmas, Alfred, Bruce."
And then the last panel is him vibrating with the present in his hands.
That's it.
So what are you guys' favorite panel?
I think my fourth to last with Carmine Alfred.
With the smoldering out.
Yeah.
Jack?
My favorite's the Jason Todd panel.
That is also my favorite. We have the same favorite panel. It's a good one.
It's a great one, even.
Just him looking up at Jason Todd's memorial.
Yeah.
Okay, so Schway Schwarbage, Jack me Quentin. Yeah.
This is absolutely Schway. It's a nice little Christmas story. That's it.
Okay, so this I've read the story before. I've read it many times before. It's a fantastic, like, 30-second read. It's a lovely little, like, family, like, story. It's cool to see Batman at Christmas. But because of the horrible mistake I've made, and how just looking at the title is making me cringe so ferociously, I'm going to say this is Schwarbage. Quentin?
Okay. Well, given that the other actual story that we were supposed to read is probably one of my favorite stories of comic books ever, and the fact that we're reviewing this instead, it has me feeling bitter, angry, and spiteful. But despite that, I really like that one panel of Alfred. I'll give it a Schway.
Well, it's officially Schway, everyone. Well, that about takes up all the time we had for this episode.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time for our 10th episode.
God.
Okay. No, actually, because we hate our audience, we have one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Something else to share with you all.
I think. Do you guys mind if I go over how I was tasked with coming up with something for the next part of this episode?
Yes.
You guys want me to go over how I've selected this specific piece of media?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Someone messaged me, Jack, come up with an episode. I
believe that was me, because I felt bad because I had come up with almost every episode, and I felt bad. I felt like I was dominating. So I made Jack pick an episode and made Quentin pick a comic that we didn't read.
And we told Quentin to fuck off and read a different comic. And for my episode, what I did is I put every Batman animated show that I could think of on a wheel. So the Batman the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, Batman the Brave and the Bold. And I spun it, and unfortunately I landed on Beware the Batman. So then I went onto random.org and generated a number 1 through 26, because that's how many episodes there are, and I got 24. So we are watching Beware the Batman, episode 24, entitled Epitaph.
Epitaph.
Epitaph. All right, guys.
So this is like the part 1 of the 3-part finale. So it's we're missing some key details, but it's fine.
I believe so. Like, who the fuck the bad guy is?
I know who it is.
Okay.
Do you want me to go over that now?
Yes, please.
Because it's so no one cares about Beware the Batman spoilers, but spoilers inbound. The villain of this is Dane Lislo, and at the end we discover that he is in fact working for Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke. And then we learn that Dane Lislo is not a real person; he doesn't exist. Dane Lislo is a fucking anagram for Slade Wilson.
God fucking damn it! No way.
Okay. It was it had to have been Deathstroke, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
He even does kind of look like him now that I'm.
Yeah,
thinking
he
about it.
Yeah. He has both eyes, but other than that, yeah.
Well, he's got to lose his eye at some point, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe he loses it.
Oh, probably in one of the other episodes, which we're not talking about and haven't watched.
I need to confess something, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
last time we reviewed Beware the Batman, I said I had only seen 2 episodes. And I watched this one, so now I've watched a third. But watching this, it unlocked a memory. I had actually seen a 4th one, so now I'm up to 4 episodes of Beware the Batman.
Is one of the 4, is the one that you just unlocked relevant to this one, or?
Yeah, it was when Katana was like, when you fought Deathstroke on the Sky Tram. I was like, oh, I did see that.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get around to the episode where this guy is introduced.
Do we want to give a plot summary real quick?
I don't.
Okay, I'll start then. If you
Okay, go for it.
okay, so it all begins at a Harvey Dent mayoral rally. So
Let's
our boy Harvey's
go.
running for mayor. Bruce Wayne is there. He's gonna speak a few kind words in favor of his friend and ally Harvey, and then all of a sudden, Batman walks up and shoots him, and he falls off the pier that they're standing on, and he dies.
So, the concept for this episode, reading the description, I was really enthralled by the concept of a Batman imposter going up and killing Bruce Wayne. What I thought it might have been at some point was Bruce Wayne being the imposter up there and Batman like taking him out, like a Hush situation or something. But
Aha.
Oh yeah.
it was not that high brow of writing. It was I expected too much from Beware the Batman.
I had a similar kind of theory. Killer Moth's 3rd ever comic appearance is him pretending to be Batman, but he has guns. And so I got really excited that maybe my boy was getting some light, but no.
No,
It's Dane
unfortunately.
Lislo.
But the imposter Batman does use guns very frequently. As do many. They use these weird laser guns in this show. I feel like we covered that in the previous time we talked about it.
Yeah, it's a censorship thing. They
Yeah.
couldn't use real guns.
They couldn't
So
use
all
real
the
guns,
police
but
have-
they constantly used the laser guns.
Yeah, the SWAT team has like rapid fire energy machine guns.
Humpty Dumpty
Same.
is a rail
Same-
gun.
We part of that. That's relevant though.
Yep.
It's relevant to this ep. So yeah, so Katana, who's Batman's sidekick, and Alfred, who's Batman's butler. Why did I introduce Alfred?
Alfred looks so stupid in Beware the Batman.
but they're like,
Does he look like Lex Luthor? The first time I saw him in this episode, even though I already watched an episode of Beware the Batman, so I knew what he looked like, I still thought it was someone else. I didn't know it was Alfred. It's stupid.
yeah,
Anyways, go on.
but they're like, what the fuck just happened? Because Katana tried to attack Batman after he shot Bruce Wayne, and Batman absolutely fucking kicked her ass.
Yep.
And so Alfred and Katana are like, what do we do now? Batman killed Bruce Wayne, and we can't find Bruce Wayne in the river anywhere. And then they get a call from Bruce Wayne. They're like, oh, he's okay. And they go to the cave, and he's like, yeah, I lived, but I need help.
But I need help.
He did.
He needed
fucking
medical
collapsed.
attention.
Yep.
But
A fun little dichotomy between Beware the Batman and The Batman.
Yep.
In one of the episodes of The Batman we reviewed with Red Bane, Alfred is like, I gotta take you to the hospital. I can't help you. And then in this, when Batman needed help, Alfred was like, fuck the hospital, I've got this.
Yep.
he said there's no time for the hospital.
Then Bruce Wayne says imposter, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was an intentional reference to the video game.
Oh.
Yeah, but then Bruce decides that he doesn't want to reveal that he's actually still alive in order to surprise the imposter Batman. So essentially Bruce Wayne is, for all intents and purposes, in the public eye, dead. So they decide to hold a a funeral service for him.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
Alfred,
Harvey Dent's there.
yeah, Harvey's there. Commissioner Gordon's there. The whole squad is there, except for Bruce himself, obviously. And
And Dane Lislo's there, but he mysteriously disappears halfway through the ceremony. Dane Lislo is Harvey Dent's bodyguard, by the
Yeah.
way. We just said Dane Lislo
Dane
like they
Lislo.
would know who that is.
doesn't he? He works for like SCU,
He's-
Special Crime.
Yeah, he's like Gotham City Police Special Forces, and he's also Harvey Dent's bodyguard because Gotham's a fucking horrible place to live.
Well, isn't it Dent's like special task force? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a thing. God fucking I'm missing so much context for this episode. Just was like a headache for me. I had to piece so many.
They
things
do
together.
a little previously on at the very start, and I comprehended.
It does not
none-
explain anything.
I
Not a
comprehended
thing.
none of it.
Ugh.
They wanted to do it exclusively using scenes from the like no narration to explain. So, to me, it was almost completely incomprehensible. The only thing I got of is that Harvey Dent was running for mayor, which is immediately clarified in the first scene of the real episode.
And Harvey is such a fucking asshole in this.
I liked this Harvey. I liked that. I thought that was awesome. Where he's just kind of like a selfish, like gross little man. He's like, why is this happening to me? I'm Harvey Dent.
Yeah, I love the part where Gordon just told him to shut the fuck up. That was so funny. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that scene, that is when a hearse comes up to the funeral, and the back pops open, and there's Batman with the Humphrey Dumpler railgun.
It's the same
same
gun.
gun.
Continuity.
And he just fucking unloads on everybody. So they take cover.
Harvey does a little whine, and Commissioner Gordon says he's an idiot. It's great.
Yeah, he says he's stupid. And then Batman
Barbara's
drives away.
there.
And then Batman goes to track Batman. And the two Batman have a race.
A horrifying like series of car accidents occur.
Yeah.
I noticed that. That was terrible.
The fake Batman in the hearse like hits another car on the side, and it's sent spinning and then flips and catches on fire.
Yeah, that was
Then
really brutal for the show.
Then there's another accident where a car does like a front flip, and then when the hearse crashes, it explodes, and it's like a huge explosion.
Yeah, so, little known fact, the car chase scene in the new Batman movie was actually inspired by this car chase. But they were like, we have to tone it down a little bit.
They didn't, though. They did not. That made me wonder why they even bothered censoring the guns, honestly, because they had cars just exploding, grenades. Like there, it was.
Am I the only one of us who laughed every time someone said katana?
No. It got me once. I don't know why, but I involuntarily just fucking
I know why. It's because of Suicide Squad.
God. Yeah. Yeah.
How come Katana wasn't in the Suicide Squad? Where was she? Rick Flag died. She did not have his back.
Oh, we can't talk about this. We're gonna ruin all our bits from our upcoming episode about Suicide Squad 2016.
Shit. No.
We're not doing that. Everyone, we're listen, we're not doing it.
This is the first
At least
time we've
not
said
yet.
no.
Yeah.
This is
Wait,
guys,
Batman is in that movie though.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Damn it.
Yeah, he
no,
is.
no.
He is.
He
He's at the
is,
start.
Yeah.
Guys.
No, we can't talk about this. We have to talk about Beware the Batman episode 24.
Jason Todd's referenced in that movie.
Yes, he is.
Is he? I don't remember that. When
Yeah.
was that?
When it's going over like the list of everyone's skills, for Harley Quinn, one of her crimes is assisted in the murder of Robin.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is incredible because in that same movie, she fucking
Kills
who's
Robin.
the guy? No, who is the fire guy? Who is the fire dude? I can't remember.
Diablo.
Yeah, she was like, "You killed kids, Diablo? That's so fucked up. I'm not gonna do anything with you now because you killed some fucking kids." She assisted in the murder of Jason Todd. It is one of those double standard moments. I don't know what the fuck is up Harley Quinn's ass in the Suicide Squad 2016.
Guys, save it. Save it for our upcoming episode.
Oh yeah, back to the far superior episode of Beware the Batman. Yeah, but there's that car chase, and eventually, I'm actually blanking. Where does the car chase go? Will.
He goes over and the fake Batman is gone. Goes back to the Batcave, looks at some like street cam footage that he's able to back computer into revealing where the fake Batman went. And for some reason, he has a shot of the fake Batman and a footprint, and he goes, by looking at the footprint, I can deduce the height and weight of the fake Batman, despite the fact that he has seen the fake Batman in person several times and also has footage of him standing up.
I mean, the weight I could probably, like, understand, because it's maybe, like, the impression on the ground and how much it weighed down or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but he knows how tall he is. Or maybe it's because the Batman suit also does not fit Dane Lislo's head. It somehow compacts down your forehead.
And also makes your facial features look exactly like the Batman.
Well, I want to give them some props, because the fake Batman suit is slightly different. The belt is completely different and has two holsters in it. And I couldn't tell. I looked at some side-by-side images. I think the symbol's a little different. I think there's like the spike placement is different, but I'm not positive in that.
Okay. Props to the Beware the Batman visual design team.
Yep.
But they lose all those props for what they did with Alfred.
So Batman also is able to track the gun coming from. We also now figure out what the castle is. It's an old armory from like the Civil War that was in Gotham.
Good.
It's still dumb, but okay.
Sure.
And so he's like, well, if the GCPD was storing weapons in some of the old armories, which is how Humpty got the gun, I should go check that out. So he goes back to the castle. We're back. Let's go.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep.
Welcome
Great
back to the
return.
Gotham Castle cast. Castle Casters. No, that's So I skipped some notes. It's fine. I'll
It's
just keep
fine.
going on this tangent. He goes to the
How is
castle.
this a tangent?
and
This
then-
is the main plot of the episode.
Yep.
There's and like the police were tipped off he'd be on the way by fake Batman. So he like gets surrounded. They're like, "We're gonna arrest you for killing Bruce Wayne." I want to shout out one of the SWAT guys in particular. There are a bunch of guys up on like an overlooking, like, what's it called?
Like a
Not
balcony?
a porch. Yeah, a balcony. And they were all like in sniper position. There's one guy on the roof behind them. And then when Batman inevitably gets away, he does a funny little hop off the roof.
Yep.
I did not notice that hop.
They like the guy throws up like some like fake like tactical hand signals, and then he nods and like does like a funny jump off the roof.
Yeah, so...
The only important note I skipped is Batgirl saying awooga,
Oh, yeah.
or Barbara saying awooga.
Yeah,
not
I don't
Batgirl.
even remember why she said that. It was... Why did she say that?
She was waiting for. She's like an oracle. Like she's secretly helping like the Bat family, and so she says she's waiting for Katana to call her, so she's looking at her phone and goes, "Come on, ring, beep, awooga," or something. And that is a quote from Barbara Gordon.
Good moment. I chuckled. But after easily escaping these SWAT guys, Batman goes into like the basement of the castle. I'm not skipping anything here, right? He goes into the
No.
Nope.
he goes in the basement where he encounters what's his name, Dane
Lislo.
Dane Lislo, who goes, "Batman, I know you didn't do it. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you find this imposter." And so they start walking together.
Yep.
And then it cuts back to Barb. Who figured out who it was?
So Batman had already figured it out because
Yeah,
of the
he
height
did.
and weight, and then Barbara also independently figured it out by stealing Commissioner Gordon's computer.
Yeah.
Actually, nope. He stole his briefcase, opened it up, found a case
Oh,
file,
yeah.
and there
There
were
was a
two
physical
individual
file.
pictures inside.
Oh, that's right.
It was a
That's
physical
right.
I'm sorry, we can't fucking tell the audience lies,
Yeah.
Will.
This is Epitaph we're talking about.
You sass me again. We're never reading on Just Another Night. I'm gonna
Too
find
late, we already
another
reviewed
story
it.
also called Just Another Night and accidentally read that one too.
Yeah, so Batman confronts Dane Lislo and says, I know it was you," and he goes, well, he just admits to it immediately, right?
Yeah, he goes like he says his height and then is like 250 pounds, and then this is like, actually I'm 255, you idiot.
Yeah.
And Dane claims, or no, they fight first. They fight first.
They do
Yeah.
fight first.
And then Batman ties him up and asks him who he's working for, etc., etc. And Dane says Deathstroke captured his son and is holding him hostage, forcing him to kill Batman.
Mhm.
Which also his son was mentioned very randomly
Yeah,
at the
very
start
early.
of the episode.
His son Glenn.
He just
Who
goes
lives
up
in
to
Bloodhaven.
He goes up to Bruce Wayne at the start of the episode and goes, "Hey, we still on for sailing?"
Bruce Wayne asked him if they're still on for sailing.
Hey, we still on
Again,
for
no lies,
sailing?
no lies.
My fault. My fault. And he goes, "Yeah, can I bring my son, Glenn? He's a big fan."
He's a big
Bruce
fan
goes,
of billionaire playboys.
Bruce Wayne.
And Bruce goes, "Oh, yeah, sure, I guess." And then Bruce dies, so
Yeah.
so much for that.
There's no more sailing.
Can we talk about how Bloodhaven is kind of like the go-to, like, we know what we're doing with DC Comics, like, thing
Yeah.
that they throw in there every once in a while? Just like a little nod. They're like, oh yeah, Bloodhaven, it exists.
What
We
is that?
know
Where they
niche
said they were
comic
going?
book.
Did they say they were going to sail in Bloodhaven, or his son?
No,
was
that's
in
where
living in
that's where his son lives with his
His
Dane
ex-wife.
Lislo's ex-wife.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Oh.
I am 100% correct. I believe this 100%. That is Deathstroke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Deathstroke does have two sons and a daughter. They're not named Glenn. Well, one's Grant. There's Grant and Joseph.
I don't
Holy
know
shit.
if Glenn is real. Glenn might be fake.
Yeah, but he does have sons.
Maybe not.
Does he have a daughter named Glenn?
No, his daughter's name is... Her villain name is Ravager. Like the Minecraft mob.
Oh yeah, I fucking love her in Teen Titans Go.
You got the whole squad laughing.
Yeah. Thanks for the Team
Suicide
Titans Go
Squad.
reference. Now we have to watch that and review it. Now we have to.
She is not a Batman character. Deathstroke's barely a Batman character.
No, but
we don't have to
Batman's
do
in
it.
Teen Titans Go, right?
I mean,
Oh, damn it!
also true.
Fuck!
I think he's
Ugh.
more in Teen Titans Go than he is in the original run of Teen Titans.
Yeah, he gets one mention, and it's just by when Robin says, "I have a father," and then the camera pans over to some bats.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's enough about Teen Titans Go for one lifetime.
We can't stay on subject with this one. It has to go somewhere else. This does not
Okay.
keep our attention.
Harvey Dent and his goons, they're the police, show up. And they're like, Dane, you need help? And Dane's like, help, Batman's gonna kill me. And then he blows himself up. Batman gets away. And the explosion hits Harvey right in the side of his face. Probably won't be important.
Why was Harvey there personally?
I don't
So
know.
he
That's
can
not what
get the
District
Two-Face
Attorneys
scars.
do at all.
So he can get the Two-Face scars.
The scene where they carry him off is maybe one of the funniest things I have ever seen in my entire life. It's literally 4 soldiers holding his fucking unconscious body up in the air, walking in a straight line. They might as well be going like Hut
Yeah.
over and over again. Because it looks so fucking stupid.
There's some cool Easter eggs in the closing, like, news thing. Basically,
yeah.
the news lady has, like, a fun, like, little narration.
Honestly, best
but if
part
you
of the
read,
episode is the news ticker.
yeah, if you read like the thing at the bottom, I wrote down everything it says. Oswald Cobblepot identified as Penguin Man. Deputy Mayor David Hull replaces Marion Grange. Tobias Whale acquitted of smuggling. Let's
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
go. Commissioner Gordon vows justice. Gotham crime rate drops for the 3rd month. If
That was
with
my
the horrible
favorite.
accident and explosions and all this Batman murder is the lower than it has been in the past 3 months, I do not want to live in Gotham. And then it says citizen watchdog, and then it just cuts off, and you don't get to see what that was going to be.
And then it's revealed that Dane... What's his
Dane Lislo,
Lislo
doesn't
is
exist.
Not real. He was never
Yep.
real.
He doesn't actually have a son in Bloodhaven.
Do you think they ever explicitly address the fact that it is an anagram for Slade Wilson?
Gotta be
No,
addressed in
there are
one
like
of
a
the next
million
2
comics where
episodes.
everyone just accepts Edward Nygma as a regular ass name for a human being to have.
True.
And that's the end of Epitaph, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know that in this series, I remember this from the episode I remembered watching, Deathstroke was trained by Alfred.
What?
Because Alfred was like a spy. They really play up like the secret spy stuff in this. Deathstroke trained under Alfred.
Huh.
Okay.
That's a good.
Okay,
that's a good fact.
Schway Schwarbage, Quentin me Jack. I'm in the middle again. Nah, it's fine.
Okay, guys. I have a couple of plot things that I'd like to... Couple
Oh, you got a little thing to talk about first?
couple inconsistencies that I'd like to go
Okay.
over.
Never.
First of all, why the fuck is Bruce Wayne keeping the fact that he's not alive like a thing? Why is he trying to do that? Because his entire reasoning is that it would keep him from doing his... It would keep him from doing his next move. But I'm assuming that's because he would know that Batman was coming after him, but people don't know that Bruce Wayne is Batman, so why the fuck would revealing that Bruce Wayne is alive stop
Yeah,
him?
it's not like if Bruce Wayne was alive, Batman would just be like, "Oh, it's okay. It was a goof. He didn't mean it."
Yeah.
Classic campaign publicity stunt.
Imagine if after fake Batman shot Bruce Wayne and he fell off the pier, fake Batman was like, "See, this is why Harvey needs to be hard on vigilante."
Alright, that's plot inconsistency number 1.
Ooh.
Plot inconsistency number 2 comes at the very end of the episode when Jim Gordon says... Oh, wait, no, it was somebody. Somebody said that they had, like, vetted the guy, the personal security
Alfred.
guy. Yeah, Alfred said it. Alfred
Yeah.
said, like, I don't know, I ran a background check and, like, all of his shit checked out. And then they come to the realization, like, 3 minutes later, That the guy doesn't even fucking exist on any record.
That was I think the idea there is that like Barbara is just better at it than
Yeah,
Alfred.
Alfred
But
Salt.
yes, I agree. Alfred sucks.
Yeah, Alfred sucks at
Even though
background
he's a
checks.
spy who, like, that's his job.
Yeah. So those were some inconsistencies that I found in the episode that I didn't really enjoy. Um, a lot of the animation stuff was much more noticeable this time around because there was a less interesting story going on. Um, I wasn't really captivated by the mystery in the slightest. Um,
Really?
Not really. I kind of assumed that's who it was. That or a villain that we hadn't that the audience watching the show from the beginning would have known, but we would not have known. Only having watched Humpty Dumpty, I ruled out the possibility that it was Humphrey Dumpler. Maybe like a robot controlled by Humphrey Dumpler. I thought about that, but then I was like, no, no, no. Yeah, on its own, without context, that really drags down the quality of this episode. I think it's something that would be elevated, perhaps, by a complete run of the show, but looking at this as an anthology series, not a big fan. Yeah, I'm going to have to give this a Schwarbage.
Quentin, would you agree that this is? Do you think this is better or worse than the last episode of Beware the Batman we watched?
Worse.
I think I disagree. I didn't think the mystery was super engaging, but I think the concept was interesting and fun. I I don't know, just like my dopamine producers, whenever there were two Batman punching each other, was like, oh man, that's cool. Um, I guess I'm just like a little boy in my heart. Um, I think just like Bruce Wayne, kind of at like his lowest point. I wish the injuries had more of an impact on the story, where like he got shot and then like drowned in the river for a while and then barely crawled out and then was just fine. Um, I wish that like was hitting him more, but I think this was a fun story. There are plot holes, but it's fucking Beware the Batman. I give it a little leniency. Uh, I think this I'm gonna give it a Schway, but it's a light Schway. It's got some glaring problems, but I still had fun with this, and I think I would probably watch this again. It kind of made me interested in watching Beware the Batman, which I'm not gonna do, but like it at least got me interested.
We'll get to it.
All right. Well, I think I will preface my specific comments on this episode by saying that I just don't generally have any love for Beware the Batman's art style or just general style. Just not personally a fan. I know it's subjective, obviously, but just not a fan of the 3D. Not a fan of the character designs. But this episode wasn't like a horrible story or anything. Wasn't bad, but it just never really got there with me. I don't know. Did you all agree that the episode felt like it was very fast paced episode?
Mm-hmm.
Like things were always
Yeah.
happening. I just never got engaged in it, and there was Batman imposter can be kind of an interesting plot, I guess, but that's just my feeling about this episode. Like, maybe if I watched the previous or later episodes, it would make the story more interesting. But as it is, I'm gonna have to give it maybe a light Schwarbage.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I don't think that we're ever gonna give this a full Schway to fucking Beware the Batman at any point. I think I'm a little bit jaded because I just did a marathon rewatch of Spectacular Spider-Man, where there is a far superior
Well,
episode.
you can't
with
compare
Chameleon.
like what?
This,
Quentin.
That's
Quentin.
the same It's the
But-
same exact concept.
yeah,
No,
I
but
think
okay,
Quentin has
I
a good
guess.
point here. Because think about this. I thought about this a few times while I was watching this episode. Just think, if this exact plot was done in a Batman the Animated Series episode, like, I just imagine it being better.
Yeah,
automatically.
just so much more.
I just
attention
feel
to
like they
detail.
know how to make a better episode.
Exactly.
Okay, but I agree with that. But Spectacular Spider-Man, that's like we went to like a
Very
fucking
good show.
like a seven. We went to a 7-Eleven and got like weird deli sandwiches, and then you're like, this isn't as good as the meatball marinara I got at my local Italian place. Well, yeah, fucking course.
Yeah, well, we're not.
But we're the
okay.
Batman.
Both
We're
animated
not supposed to be
superheroes.
Schwarbaging on like the scale.
No, I
of-
agree. I know. I agree. No, I think you two saying this is Schwarbage is correct. This is not good. But then you immediately going like, "Ha, Spectacular Spider-Man!" Like, of course,
It's
But-
spectacular.
But
it's just so good.
great show, but they're both from, I think, around the same time period, and they're both animated shows for children about superheroes, so I feel like it's fair to compare the two.
I guess this was well after Spectacular Spider-Man.
I
My
believe
bad.
so.
I don't
yeah.
have. I don't know when Beware the Batman came out. I've never talked to someone who watched Beware the Batman. Like, I have no public awareness of this show.
I think it ran on Cartoon Network at one point.
I never saw a commercial for it as a kid. I never heard of it.
Yeah, it's just Beware the Batman. Hopefully, we're not returning for a third jaunt into Beware the Batman. too
We
soon.
will be. We have
Um,
26 jaunts that we have to make, and we've got 2 down.
There's 24 left.
If you watched one an hour, we could knock this out in a day.
Okay, guys. All right, that's enough. Let's put it to rest. I'm shooting it. Fuck, you're dead. Okay.
Don't kill Beware the Batman.
Goodbye,
It's trying
Beware the
its
Bat-
best.
It's already dead.
It's trying its best.
Ugh. Okay. You were always slow compared to your brothers.
Don't be mean.
Oh,
Okay, enough bullying. Beware the Batman.
Beware the
So
Batman.
we've been talking for about 50 minutes at this point, and I think Quentin. I'm gonna hand the floor to Quentin because he might have something.
Yeah, I am too. I want to see what this is.
Hi guys. I came up with a segment because when we realized that
Don't talk about it anymore.
we realized that Just Another Night, the 2-pager, was a 2-pager. They were like, "How will you rectify this great injustice?" And I was like, "I have something." Because I have had something in the back of my mind, just in case
I love
we
Injustice.
don't have time.
Game's so much fun.
Oh yeah. But I have a little bit of a game show that I'd like to play with you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
All right.
Called That's What Shriek Said.
Wait,
Okay.
who?
Shriek.
Like the Batman Beyond
Batman
villain?
Beyond.
So since we are on our 9th episode going into our 10th, I thought that we might want to do a little bit of a look back at our previous 9 episodes. And
Oh.
this is a segment that we have done on our own personal friend group Jeopardy games, where we take quotes that we've said in our own personal
Oh,
Discord
okay.
servers and stuff, and we have to
Okay.
guess who said them. Now this does
This
have
is so good.
Yeah,
this
this
is so
has-
good. I thought of it for episode 10, and now I can't do it. But I'm glad you're doing it now. I had like come up with a million things for episode 10. I'm glad you're doing this now.
Yeah, we have a couple of extra rules here. So you guys will be playing against each other, but also assisting each other. We're going to be playing for 2 things. First, I'm going to have you guess who said what, and then second of all, I'm going to have you guess what episode the quote was said in. What
Okay,
I
alright.
did was I basically just went through, clicked on random parts of the episode, wrote down a random quote. that was pretty funny. We're pretty funny people, so it wasn't too hard to just click around and find things. But if you would like, I will allow you to help the other person out as they're answering, but you can only help them with one of the two. So if you guys wanted to, well, let's just say that you, Jack, were answering, and you had the who, but didn't know the when, and then Will helped you out and answered the when. You would get 2 points, and Will, you would get 1 point.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Jack, I will be helping you at every opportunity.
Me as well.
Because I edit the audio. I have to listen to every episode 3 times before it goes up. So, Jack, I'm here for you.
Yeah, you will probably beat me at this game. I will try to help you if I can, but you.
So I did think about that. I designed this more as like a look back at some of our lesser known segments. Maybe we could discuss a couple of things. Just sort of put it in a game format. So who wants to go first?
I can do it. I can go first.
All right. Well, we have Jack going first. I will select a random quote. I have taken 4 quotes per episode, giving us a total of 48 quotes to work with.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
That's a lot.
Let's go.
How will we be able to hear these on Discord?
No. Or well,
I think he's just
gonna
gonna
just read them out.
Oh,
He's gonna read them because otherwise we'd know who said them.
Oh yeah.
Wait, question: are you including
that
Schway
one.
Schwarbage Productions or just from the main Schway list?
I'm including the Batman review because instead of 3 people, the elongated man would only have 2 answers.
Okay.
And okay. Quote 1: You never forget your 139th.
I think that was me. Who said
Correct.
that. When did I say that though?
I think can I help?
Yes.
Yeah, if you would like to.
I think that was the island of like 6 traps.
Yes, that was.
What I remember about that quote is we were saying something about how we need to get a 139-year-old on the podcast and Will's brother. And then Will's brother commented on the video.
Yeah, he's talked to me.
Yeah.
He's absolutely down to come on an episode.
Yeah, that would be great.
I'm so down for that. So that puts Jack at 2 points and Will at 1 point.
Okay. My turn.
Your turn. Quote 2. They are not wearing anything on their face, which is where their brain is.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll let you.
Oh my god, what? They're not wearing anything on their face. That is where their brain is. I think that was Quentin?
Wrong. This was Jack.
I know the episode though. I know.
Okay, I wanna try to guess the episode still. Oh man. Was that we got clickbaited by Batman?
No, unfortunately, this was our second episode, Baby and Goliath, when we were talking about Hugo Strange's Monster Man.
The Monster Man.
Oh my god! Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. So that is, we are still at 2 points for Jack, 1 point for Will.
I shouldn't help Jack.
Jack?
No, I would definitely lose. But give me the next one, Quentin.
Our third quote: "The orphans repopulated."
I know this one.
So
exactly.
I'm gonna guess this is from the. Is this from the? Oh.
Do you want a reminder of which episode had which, like, stuff we reviewed in it?
So was this what we were talking about, Killer Krog? For some reason,
Oh,
I don't.
Yeah.
That would be episode 4. This was episode 7, which was our Lego Batman movie review.
Ah, okay. And then who said that? I'm gonna guess Quentin said that.
That was Will.
Ah.
All right, we
Okay.
are still at a 2-1 on our point scale. Quote number 4. Willie Watt is how I think everyone sees me.
That was you,
No.
and that was episode 1.
Yeah.
That's 2
That one
points
was
for Will.
sad. I don't know why you said that.
Yeah, that keeps me up at
Yeah.
night, man.
Like, you gotta have higher self-esteem than that.
Quentin, you're great,
Yeah,
Thank
you're-
you.
you're
and I
not
don't think you're Willie
Watt.
Watt.
You're not Willie Watt.
Thank you. Jack? We are funny.
What kind of moral?
I think I know. Can I help? Jack, what do you want help more
I
with?
need the episode. I have no idea about the episode.
I think. Okay, I'm not sure on the episode. I know the person for a fact. Cause
I'm gonna guess
am I allowed
you
to
are
talk
the person,
about it?
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got that. No idea.
Yeah, Jack got that. I think that was. I think that was humoring the Riddler.
No. Unfortunately, that was the Batman.
No, he hasn't said it yet. He hasn't guessed.
Oh, damn.
I guess for
no,
him.
It's good. You got me. I wasn't gonna guess it.
What was? I didn't even.
It
know
was
what
the
'cause I
Batman.
talked to him.
The Batman.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, cause yes, I know exactly why.
What was the context?
So
It
the
was-
context for that one. Oh yeah, Will, you can do it.
Was it at the end when I said when like we had finished with our bit and like I was just like, this is a good bit, we are funny.
I think it was like we were kidding around and we were like, we are going to need like our audience has got to love us to like put up with this fucking bit. And then you were like, yeah, that's a good bit. We're funny. And it was just like that's going in.
Do I get 1 point for that?
Yes, you get 1 point for that. So that you guys are tied 3-3. Will, it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So this one, do you guys think the flying feet have anything to do with the flying Graysons?
I think that was you again.
Yep.
And that was we got clickbaited by Batman.
Yep. A clean 2 points for Will.
Remind me what that. I'm sorry. Do we want to talk about the context for every clip? Because
We can do some. I'll do this one. It was you know what? Let's not do this one.
Okay.
There's got to be more interesting ones than just talking about the mobile art piece of feet that was in the museum.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
All right, Jack. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck is Beware the Batman?"
Okay, I know. Episode probably. The one where we talk about the Humpty Dumpty episode.
Okay. I'll give that one to you. That's episode 4.
Okay.
Humoring the Riddler.
We humoring the Riddler.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what segments and what episodes. So.
Do you know the person?
I do.
Was it me?
No, unfortunately, that was Will.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah,
Good
that was
Will.
it was Quentin said we should email the Beware the Batman producers, or one of you said it, and that was my response.
Yep.
Very relevant
all right.
to this episode.
Back to you, Will.
Hi.
He studied the blade.
Ah, that was about Willie Watt. That was in episode 1.
Yep.
And then I responded with he fucking would. So it's one of you two. I think this is I've guessed this 3 times in a row, but I think it was Quentin again.
No, that's Jack.
Ah!
I didn't even remember saying that.
All right, that puts you at Jack at 5 points, you at 6 points. All right,
Okay.
Jack. You can't call Lex Luthor Jeff Bezos. We're trying to get him to sponsor us.
I think I said that.
Yeah.
And was that on? That was on one of the most recent ones. Is it the Payback episode?
No, that's Batman v Superman, but awesome.
Okay, so that's the most recent.
So that you guys are tied with 6-6. Will.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay. I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I fucking love this one. Oh wait, I lost it. Yeah, he's like up on a ledge. He's not accessible to the police.
Jack said that, and it was in humoring the Riddler.
Yep.
No way. What was that about? I don't.
That was Beware the Batman. When he shows up to help the police get the guy out of the bomb suit, Jim Gordon goes, "Arrest him!" And then it cuts over to Batman, and he's up on a ledge, like they can't get to him.
Yep. And you commented on how fucking stupid that was. All right, Jack, your turn. The laughing fish.
Just no. That's.
I would like to interject. I'm giving Jack help, but I don't want any points for this.
Mm-hmm.
2 people said this.
This was the one-liner though, where it was just an out-of-context, isolated clip. The laughing fish.
Well, that's not fair. I know for a fact multiple people have just said the laughing fish and no other sentence or words around it.
The way that I sort of like.
If it's fine, I don't care. Just know that I'll be upset.
Wait, let me guess. I'm gonna guess Will.
Yep.
Okay, and the episode was episode number 3.
So close. That was episode 2 when we were talking about the Joker's crime spree and how similar it was.
Oh shit! That comment.
Yeah.
But you did get Will. That was impressive.
Mm-hmm. Quentin also said that though.
I did say that, but there was a point. The fucking editing on that is so funny because
I like interrupt you. You go, "This is similar to," and then I go, "The laughing fish," and then you go, "The laughing fish."
Yeah, you threw the fucking thing up there.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite YouTube edits I did.
Yeah, I also love Agent 47, but he's a clown.
I'm gonna have to do them all again, aren't I? We just said all of them.
No,
Maybe.
you don't have to do anything.
Oh yeah, because we're on Spotify now.
We're on everything.
It's an audio medium.
Yeah.
I'm not putting anything up.
Okay,
No
Will,
Hi.
your turn.
I think I say hi every time you say my name.
I think so. I like it. It's very endearing. If the characters in this were real, they would have died and gone to hell.
Oh.
I said that.
Yeah.
I don't remember the context.
Yes, you did.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I think I remember what it was from.
Don't help.
I won't help.
I think. Let Jack guess if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I think that was episode 1.
Nope.
Okay, was that the episode? Was that Island of like 6 Traps?
Yes, it was Island of
Yeah.
like 6 Traps.
I thought that might have been in the Willy Watt episode when we were like, everyone is a terrible person.
No.
Was that about like the racist?
Yeah. Yes, this was about the Native American.
Aha! Yes, that's right. Where all of the children are being like really not cool.
And Will fucking yeah. All right, so I will give 1 point to each of you for that. 7 and 8. Jack, you are ahead with 8 points. It is now your turn. They are not vigilantes. They operate within the law. They are the police.
I know this exactly. Jack, do you want help?
Yeah, give me a episode.
That was Batman vs Superman, but awesome.
Okay. So that was really recent, and I don't remember who said it.
Quentin, am I right?
Yep, it was.
Gonna go with. I'm gonna go with that. Will said it.
Will did say it.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay.
All right. All right, Will.
I did it again. It's instinctive. This is weird.
There's one shot, like an overhead shot, where he is fucking schmoving.
Schmoving is my favorite word, so I'm gonna say I said that.
Unfortunately, no. That was a
Ah,
quote.
you said it, you bastard.
Do you remember when?
Okay. When did he say it? There's one shot overhead, so it's a comic. It's not humoring the Riddler, because I was the only one who read that ahead of time, and that sounded like a predetermined thing. I'm going to say we got clickbaited by Batman.
Unfortunately, no.
It's Island of the Six Traps.
Nope. This was actually from It's Payback Time. We were talking about the animated show.
Oh, damn it. I was so wrong.
Yep, you were very wrong. Okay, Jack.
I just want to say this segment has given me a new appreciation for our episode titles.
Yeah, they are very fucking funny.
Can I just interrupt to say what is everyone's favorite episode title?
Ooh.
Mine's We Got Clickbaited by
That would. Oh.
Mine's humoring the Riddler.
That one's great too.
I mean, I love It's Payback Time. All right. I think it's Jack's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi. Fast and Furious.
Just that. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
That was said by Quentin.
That was said by
No.
Will.
Yeah.
In humoring the Riddler.
Episode 7, which would be our Lego Batman movie review.
Yeah, because family.
Yep, because
Oh, okay. Got it.
back to Will.
I didn't say it. I'm proud. I did it.
You did. The big duck kisses him and then pulls him inside of the piano.
That's the Batman review.
Yep.
I think.
That's just
Okay,
a description
I
of
had
what
to
happened.
go back
in
and
the
double check.
episode.
I pulled up HBO Max live, like on recording, and went and watched that clip because I didn't remember that when one of you said it. I think Jack said that.
I said it.
Ugh.
So I'll give you 1 point for that. You are still 1 point behind Jack, who is in the
God,
lead
this is
with 10
torture.
points.
I'm also a turn behind, so Jack's actually beating me.
That is true. Jack, do we get to talk about Spunky, the man, the myth, the legend?
Spunky. Wait, what was Spunky from? I remember that there was.
No,
someone
you
named
forgot Spunky. I'm not even helping you. I know exactly who this is and what episode. I'm not telling you.
I know there's someone named Spunky, but is it like? Oh man, who was named Spunky?
Okay, I'll give you the episode if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Baby and Goliath.
Yep.
It's the Baby Doll. It's the
one
dude
of
from
the
Baby
kids
Doll.
from- Yeah, I remember Spunky. Who said the man, the myth, the legend? Was it me?
That was you. Yep.
It was you.
So it is now 12 and 10.
Oh man. Okay.
All right. It fades to black, and then it comes up, and it's like, oh, are they gonna arrest me? And then they hug and high five.
What? I think. See, I'm looking at everyone here, everyone in this call. I think the devil said that one.
No, that was not our devil quote for the episode.
Okay. Jack, do you have any idea? I have no clue.
No clue. Really, no.
I'm gonna say, you know what? Shot in the dark. Jack, we got clickbaited by Batman.
Unfortunately not. That was me during the Batman review. I was talking about the horrible pacing of the first episode of the Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically the scene
With Ethan Bennett.
Yep, where Ethan comes up and is like arresting him.
The police, sir.
The police. All right, Jack.
All right.
He gets dogpiled at some point, and then he was just not dogpiled suddenly. So I have to assume he found a way out.
I have no clue.
Do you want my help again?
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I think I know the episode.
The episode.
Was that we got clickbaited by Batman?
That was not we got clickbaited by Batman.
Okay, then. Sorry, Jack. I've
you
knocked off
good.
one of the options.
That was the island of like 6 traps.
Okay.
Well, don't. Jack didn't get a guess.
Well, no,
Or do I guess
that
4?
counted as mine because you were helping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not understand how the help worked. I'm sorry.
No, that's good. I wasn't gonna get it anyways. And I guess Will said that. I don't know.
I said that.
Okay. When was he dogpiled in Island of like 6 Traps?
I actually don't remember that one. I
Okay.
didn't retain that one.
That's fine.
I didn't stick around in Island of like 6 Traps for long. Will.
I did. What?
We've already promised too much. We're not doing a Gremlin cast.
I think it was not Jack. It was not Jack. And I think that sounds like a me bit to suggest doing a Gremlin cast. So I'm gonna say the Lego Batman schmovie Quentin.
That was the Lego Batman review. You.
Ugh!
Um.
I take it back. We should do a Gremlin cast.
Maybe. Jack. Like lemons and oranges, we are on 2 sides.
I know exactly. I know
Okay.
who said this.
I remember the episode. It was.
I know who said it. If you want.
So I remember we were talking about lemon and orange LaCroix in which episode? It was one of the more recent ones.
I think I know.
Do you know the episode, Will?
I think it was.
I think it's payback time.
Yep,
That,
it was.
that's
It's
what I was
payback
gonna
time.
say. Okay. Do you want? I know exactly
Okay,
the person.
give me the
Do you want
person
that?
then. Yes.
Quentin said that.
Yes, yeah. That's another 2-pointer. That puts Will at 14, or Jack at 14, and Will at 11.
Fuck.
All right, Will.
Hi.
And then you have Danny DeVito Penguin, who's this fucking Neanderthal.
that's Batman versus Superman, but awesome. And you said that.
Yes. Here we
2
go.
points.
Will is at 13. Jack is at 14. All right, Jack. You idiot! Zod was there the whole time, and you missed him.
I know.
Did I say that? And it was in the Lego Batman Schmoozer episode.
Yes, that's
That is
another
correct.
2-pointer.
I think that was because I was afraid that Zod was in the
Yeah,
film the whole time.
you were
and I
afraid
was
one of us was going to
say that to me.
All right, Will. He does manage to rescue himself before he hits the ground and comically goes boing.
I I don't know.
Want to give a guess?
I don't know, but I'm down. See, I'm trying to think when if
Critical thinking.
Did we talk about Batman issue 1? Because that's Batman issue 1. That's Robin.
No.
No.
Yeah, that was episode 5. That was We Got Clickbaited by Batman when Batman.
Oh, I thought
falling
about
down
that because of the
shaft.
elevator.
Yep.
But then I went, no, Robin falls off the roof and he bounces on the thing.
And who do you think said that one?
I think Jack said that.
Jack did say that one. That is a point for you. So that is Jack at 16, Will at 14.
I was talking mad shit. I edit all the videos. I listened to everything 3 times. Fucking, I suck at this.
You should
I
stop helping me.
specifically picked out like niche and esoteric bits.
Yeah.
To get you guys thinking. Jack, did you just call this a bad Batman podcast? Which is fair.
That could be any episode.
I don't remember the episode, but I think I remember who said that.
I'm gonna guess that the episode is the Batman review.
No.
Okay.
That was our most recent episode.
Okay.
Batman versus Superman, but awesome. When we were talking about our competition.
I'm gonna say Will said that.
That was said by Will.
I did say that.
Okay. Take my
Which
one.
puts you at 17, Will at 14. Will. Let's see, I gotta pick one. Yeah. Let's not get too controversial. On that note, my favorite country is Palestine.
You said that, and it was in We Got Clickbaited by Batman.
An easy 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
When we were actively challenging the audience.
You were. That I remember like the moment you said that, I was like, ah, man.
So Jack, Ethan is great. Nothing bad is ever going to happen to him.
So that was in the Batman review.
Yep.
And that was said by.
I don't remember.
I don't remember who said it. I'm just gonna go with Quentin.
That was Will.
Yeah, that felt like a me bit, but I wasn't sure.
Take my 1 pointer. A free throw.
It's a good 1 pointer. Will, okay, not Wikipedia.
Was
What?
this said about the Batman wiki or something?
Oh man. I think I said that to you, Quentin? Did
Yep.
I say that?
No, I
Fuck,
said
what
that
happened?
to you.
Oh, okay. Then I was wrong.
What episode do you think?
You
I
need the
don't know.
2 people involved in the conversation, though.
Yeah, you said it to me. Not Wikipedia. I remember now, of course. I said, I don't know, I didn't check that. I'm not Wikipedia.
Yep.
What did I not check? This was one of the earlier comics we read. The Island of like 6 Traps?
Nope, that was our first ever episode.
Damn it. I knew it was early.
Alright. So we are still at Jack 18, Will 16. Jack, it is your turn. Marketing genius, whoever came up with that one.
I feel like I remember saying that.
Yeah. That is right.
But I don't remember why. Or for
I
what.
have no clue.
Man. Marketing genius, whoever came up with that. I'm gonna guess Lego Batman Schmovie.
Unfortunately, that was its payback time.
What was the marketing?
I don't remember the context.
Damn it.
I'm sorry. But it was before. I mean, it was after like Lemons and Oranges.
Was it when we were talking about the Catwoman comic? Was that episode?
Yes.
Was it? What is it? When we were talking
Oh,
about all
it
random
was the
lady
mystery
names?
box. No, it was the mystery
Yeah,
box.
no, it was
Oh,
the mystery box,
the ad.
yeah.
That's right, the mystery box.
Holy shit! Yeah.
The mystery box that was advertised in the comic, in the ad section of the comic.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
Holy shit! That was
Marketing
actually
genius, whoever
really
came
good.
up with that one.
I wish I could give you points for that, but that's not the way the game
Nah.
works.
I said
You
it. I
decide how
should
the game
remember
works.
True.
Don't give
Will.
him points though. Hi.
Can y'all hear me?
it. Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's
Can
the
you
quote.
hear us? Oh,
I
Jack said
remember
that. Jack said that.
Do you remember what episode?
Give me a minute. I bet I can figure it out. It was when his audio disconnected, which is one of the funniest things. God, what episode? It was that. It wasn't. Or was it humoring the Riddler? No, it wasn't. Was it? Yeah, it was humoring the Riddler.
It was humoring the Riddler.
Ha!
That was a funny experience.
Okay, all right. Well, that points us in a very formative Jack 19, Will 18
Okay.
points. Jack. Let me see which ones we still have. Well, it's not as good as Batman Forever, Robin.
I know both. I know both.
Oh. Can you,
Do you
give
want-
me
do you
the
want help?
episode?
The episode?
Yeah.
That was episode 1. Will Jack and Quentin begins.
That was episode 1.
And that was said by Quentin himself.
That was said by Will.
Nope.
Okay, my fault. Damn it.
So that is a clean 2019, the year the world went to shit.
I thought it was 2020. I thought we agreed that on 2020.
I mean, there were preambles in 2019.
Yeah, sure.
1.
Will.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you didn't say it.
I know. I'm trying new things. I tried nodding another time, and then I felt stupid because no one will be able to see me nod.
Just say nod next time.
Got it.
All right. Now we've covered all of our bases, and we can't be wrong.
I said that.
Yep.
It was when. It was with the two. That was We Got Clickbaited by Batman.
That was yes, that was. We got clickbaited by
'Cause-
Batman.
Because Quentin said, "What are the odds these characters?" Or Jack said, "What are the odds these characters have shown up before?" And Quentin said, "Probably high," and I said, "Probably low," and then Jack said, "Probably in the middle," and then I said that.
Yeah. That puts you in the lead, 21 to 20.
Yeah.
All right, Jack. Nah, I'm making you do overtime. I'm Warren.
So that was from his payback time.
Yep.
And I think you said that, Quentin, right?
That was Will.
That
Oh,
was me.
but you did such a good Warren impression.
Quentin's Warren was so good, but
Yeah.
he just went, "You still have overtime to do."
You still have overtime to do. Yeah.
Love. Shout out to shopkeeper Warren from the payback.
we need to do more impressions. That bit was so good because Quentin's was amazing.
Yeah.
I thought about a bit where we could, when we were doing an animated episode, we could choose a character and then do
And
a
do
competition
impressions.
where we would do the best. We would try and do the best
Okay.
impression of that character.
We do need a favorite
Let's save that.
panel for episodes.
I like that.
That's sort of what I was thinking. All right, so I think we have 3 quotes left.
Well, then Jack gets an extra one.
True.
Well,
Will?
okay.
Or, is it back to Jack? It's back to
It's
Jack.
Jack's turn.
The
The
last one should be
just
a
brush
a
first
buzz
person to
in,
get it
yeah.
right.
Yeah, I agree.
This is another Papa Spank moment.
Is this me or Will? Am I? Sorry.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
Your
Will said that,
that was Will.
and that was in, um, We Got Clickbaited by Batman.
That was in the Island of Six Traps when we were talking about the boot.
The fucking boot.
We lost our fucking minds over the boot. I don't know if you guys remember
I
that.
do.
The boot was the funniest fucking thing we've done.
Jack,
if you want to know more about the boot, check out Island of Six Traps.
That's such a good episode. All of our episodes are so good. But Jack, you are back in the lead with 22 points versus Will's 21 points. Will?
Mm-hmm. Nod.
Our last real quote. Where did
Was the last one made up?
Where did the castle come from?
Oh man,
yeah.
I mean that was when we
talked
did
about it.
Before the Batman. That was humoring the Riddler. I think Quentin said that.
That was humoring the Riddler, yes, but you said that.
Fuck.
And
Curse me in my silver tongue.
you guys are tied. So for all of the marbles,
wow.
the final quote, we'll get to it.
This has been said 90 times.
Yeah, every single one of us has said that at some
Every
point.
episode.
We'll get to it, which I have then put all of us every episode. And that concludes.
The real winner was the audience.
Yeah.
That's what Shriek said.
That makes me think we should make like a highlight reel sometime.
Yeah, dude.
I think we
I could do that.
or also
I could make that.
if you want to, that'd be great. But also, I like this bit, and since episode 10, I was planning on doing check-in stuff, like every 10th episode. If we want to do every episode like before that, this could be a fun recurring bit.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Well, everyone, thank you for listening to Schway Schwarbage,
Wait.
Batman, Batfan, Batreview, Batpod, Batcast. We got an outro for this. Jack, do you have something prepared?
Yeah, I have a little bit I want to do. Not nearly as big as Quinn's bit, but So, Will, you like to put the outro on me and Quinn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you do the intro. But whenever you do it, I never have anything prepared, and I'm not very good at thinking of something on my feet. So I decided to get someone else to prepare something for me, or maybe I should say something else to get to prepare something for me. I used
Oh my God.
OpenAI's GPT-3 model, and I gave it 3 prompts. I said, write an outro for a Batman review podcast. I said, write a funny outro for a Batman review podcast. And I said, write a funny outro for a Batman review podcast called It's Schway, It's Schwarbage. So which of those 3 do you all want to hear?
Quentin, do you have a preference? Because they all sound awesome.
They all sound really good.
It's not like you're not going to throw away the other 2 if we don't pick
No,
them, right?
they're on
We're
a
gonna-
notepad file on my computer.
Awesome.
I'll give the first one. I'll give the first one. So the prompt for this was write an outro for a Batman review podcast. Thank you for listening to our Batman review podcast. We hope you enjoyed our thoughts and insights on the Caped Crusader. Be sure to tune in next time for our review of the Joker.
No! Jack, what the fuck have you done?
Be sure to tune in next time for our review of the Joker. Holy shit, that actually works. Oh my God. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you guys remember when we used to say we were gonna tease episodes and then we did it
We
once
never
and then
teased
never
it.
again?
Yeah.
We should start doing that more. I'm
We
sorry
should
for
start doing that.
Should I tease right now?
Yeah, sure.
We very well could be talking about the Joker next episode. It depends on our opinions.
I mean, the Joker will probably be brought up at some point.
Check it out for our 10th episode special.
Yeah, we got some stuff cooking. Chili.
Chili?